that was the least of the terrible things we had to eat. So, but so I already had an eating disorder going into Holy Highway, but I didn't have the language for it and I didn't really recognize it, right? I was just a hyper picky eater my whole life.
Okay.
Well, it never went away, and it's actually a disorder. Um, so it was really hard for me because not only were we super restricted on our intake, everything measured and, you know, all that stuff, but also it was extra hard for me because what we were given, um, was sometimes insurmountable for me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I got really good at faking a lot of things. And so I really had a hard time with being hungry while I was there.
Yeah.
Um, one of the ways that I dealt with it, and in particularly, this worked very well when I was in Hope Dorm with Sister Charlotte because she was just a sweet old lady. So I stole a lot of food and I hid it in a lot of places around the farm.
Makes
Um,
me
you
so
know,
happy. I love this.
we'd be cleaning the pantry. I mean, I've had candy bars in my underwear, nut rate, all of that, anything that was small and packaged. And sometimes I'd hide it out in the barn, wherever was kind of convenient, under trash liners, all sorts of just temporary hiding spots.
Yeah.
And so I did that a lot.
Wow.
I did a lot of stealing food.
Okay, so I
Um,
found out from Mayana too about like little licks of peanut butter and things in a certain one of the dorms because the pantry would
yeah,
be left open. And it's like
yeah.
I also found out about a all you can eat pizza place, and had I chosen a different place to go for one of my outings, I could have had all you can eat. It's like these little things that I'm finding out. And
Yeah,
hunger was an issue. Like this isn't
yeah,
just
yeah,
my mind playing tricks on me because now I have this
yeah.
journal, and a common thread through this is so hungry, and
Yes,
very food focused because like I write about this
yes,
wedding that we went to and it was pretty lame. All we got was a little tiny sliver of cake. And then,
yeah.
I mean, these stories of going for long, long stretches without food and then only got this much. And then there'll be another story. We were actually full. We stuffed our faces. Like these little
Yeah.
stories splattered in, and it's like highlighting this food when we got to eat our fill.
Oh yeah, no, food was, and what's weird too is like food was food indulgence and obsession with food in and of itself is like the sin and, on and on. But food was used highly to control us. Like I would have done anything for a candy bar in Dr. Thunder. And, like, oh, Brother TK, you want volunteers to go do something terrible? I got you. I'm on
Right.
it. Yes,
Right.
absolutely, because we're gonna get a snack.
Yeah.
Um, I don't, God. So do you remember? And I think, God, really feel like it was on April Fool's Day. Do you remember getting called? So, once in a while, if they would ring the bell at the chapel, everybody had to assemble.
Mhm.